Papa John's.
This is a very special day. The breeze took the clouds all away. It swept the sky like a broom and got ready for a very special day. This is a very special time. Show me a hill I can climb. Give me a mountain to move, and I'll prove that it's a very special day. I woke up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet, that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day. Up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet, that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
What a very special day it is. It's a finally fantastic and freaky Friday.
Friday.
Yay, Friday. Holly Thompson is in the studio with me. Good morning, Holly.
Good morning.
I look forward to that sunshine that Holly brings in on Fridays.
Oh, thank you.
You do. It's rainy outside, and you know, we needed it. Not complaining, just explaining.
We
but,
did
but you bring
need
the
it,
sunshine
yes.
inside. So
Well, we're rays of sunshine in here
we
this
are
morning.
rays
in
of
the station.
sunshine. Yeah,
That's
watch
right.
out. Put your sunglasses on, okay?
It's too bright in here.
My future's so bright, I gotta wear shades, right?
That's
Something
right.
like that. Well, in our world, that's what we're thinking, right?
Exactly.
That's what we feel. All right, let's thank our sponsors this morning, Holly.
We would like to thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Americans for Prosperity, Teas and Tumblers, Fox Pearly Wealth Management, Fantastic Sam's, Leader One Financial, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, and Dr. Mindy Gunn. Thank you so much, sponsors.
Absolutely. Very grateful for our sponsors. And I want to talk about, we got a lot going on this week. This actually kicks off, Fort Bologna Days kicks off today.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I love Fort Bologna
Everybody
Days.
does. It's like 52, 53 years this has been going on.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it is a tradition, okay?
Yeah.
There will be people that will be traveling from all around to come to Fort Bologna Day, and it's always a success.
Yes.
So it kicks off today, and actually I think they're going to have some, this makes me hungry every time I talk about this, fish sandwiches the fire department's going to be doing.
Yum.
You know it's the good fish. Too.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And then,
so good.
yeah, all kinds of good vendors, and of course they'll have the flea markets and all that set up.
I love the flea market.
I know. And what I love about this festival, every festival has their thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And this the way they start off is they do I can't remember how many gun salute. You know what I mean? I love that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's great. They have black powder shoots and stuff. They've got all kinds of great festivities going on. So anyway, so very happy to talk about them at Fort Bologna Days. So it kicks off this weekend. So
Right.
And a lot of the for the West Washington folks, they drew the bye, so they don't have a football game tonight. So they could head on over there and then take advantage of this.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, I love going through the flea market, the Amish baked goods.
Oh.
that are sold, and then we usually hit the foodie booths, you know what I mean?
Got to do that.
And then go over and actually look through their museum parts and stuff, and it's so interesting, the history there.
I know, absolutely, and get to see the fort and everything.
Yes.
Yeah, so I love that. So that's a big to-do going on right here in the Kentuckiana area. Also going on this weekend kicks off the Halloween 200, and that is at the Salem Speedway.
Fun.
Yeah, and Friday night tonight, of course, we got this rain going on, but it's going to have to stop.
Yes.
It's got to stop. But
For that moment,
it did, having so much rain did cancel our burn ban. So now we can have like fires, and we can have s'mores and hot dogs and all that good stuff.
That's great news. Especially for the campers camping.
I know. There's a lot of campers camping this weekend. Yeah, and those bananas.
You gotta have the campfire.
I know.
When you're camping, like you have
Let's
to.
see what's missing here.
That's right. The fire.
Something's missing. The fire.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I love plopping down in a nice chair and by a fire. Right? Is that not just I mean, I could talk for hours.
Oh yes. I have before. When the Girl Scout troop went camping earlier this spring or summer, whatever it was, like we knew it was our last official Girl Scout camping trip. I mean, we're going next weekend too, but not as Girl Scouts.
You're not
anyway.
getting in. You're gonna be 35. The kids are all gonna be 35, 50 years old.
Yeah.
It's time for girl camping, kids.
But me and the girls hung with us for a while, but they couldn't hang as long as us moms. We were up till 4 talking about memories and this and that and the other thing, because there's nothing better than a fire. It's great. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Well, I got these. I don't know why. Okay, what? I don't know. But they look like skeletons, or they look like skulls. You're gonna love this. And you put them in the fire, and it looks like they look really pretty in the fireplace.
Oh, like it changes the flame colors.
Yes, and it looks like they're coming through the skull.
Yeah.
I haven't tried them yet because we've been under a burn ban.
Right.
But anyway, I'll have to video that if I.
That'll be exciting to see how they turn out.
Like you're sitting by the fire and like the stories. Why does it not surprise me that you and I can just sit for hours and talk?
That shouldn't surprise anybody.
That's not shocker to anybody, right?
No, that shouldn't surprise anybody.
I love that. I love that so much. Well, it's anyway.
But sometimes it isn't about talking. Sometimes it's just about being.
Oh, yeah.
And enjoying.
Yeah.
You can sit there quietly without talking to each other, still have the companionship, and watching the fire.
I agree.
And listening to it.
I was gonna say, what about that pop and crackle?
Yes.
Like whenever it pops and crackles.
Love that sound. So yeah, it's not always about talking.
I think it's funny because so many of us go to the ocean.
Oh,
like when you sit on the ocean, they always say that if you go to the ocean and you bring a radio, you're doing it wrong because you're supposed to sit there and listen to the ocean. Okay, but I do love a good radio. I love music and the beach. Okay, so I'm not going to complain. But anyway, but they say to take that in. But I do respect that too. But
and I agree with that because my favorite times when I'm at the beach is the morning times, when usually hardly anybody else is up except for people like me, and I like watching the beach, combing for seashells, and really listening and taking in the sounds of the water, the beauty of the sunrise, all that. And then nighttime is my second favorite. During the day, when everybody's on the beach and all the festivities of playing on the beach are going on, that's when I want my radio.
There you go. Let's, we gotta, there you go. Blast it up there.
Blast it up a little bit.
I love that. Well, I think that, so I've really been trying to stop and smell the roses and try to take in, but okay, so there was some cornfields. Some of the farmers have their harvest in, some do not. But there's some cornfields that if you listen to the wind blowing the corn, no, I mean, it is, okay, so it's funny, this is crazy, but I thought it is so relaxing.
It is.
So, we don't have our beach, because we're in a double landlocked state, okay? We don't have our beach, but we have that corn. No, I mean, I know it sounds corny.
It's not corny.
It's not corny.
It's not corny.
Yeah, I had to do that pun, but really listening to it,
like
that wind coming through it, it is so soothing.
The corn, and also the trees, the leaves of the trees.
And the trees speak to you.
Yes.
They do.
Yes,
I mean, you can listen to them crack, and you can listen to them, and it's so awesome if you just take time to listen.
Yep.
But I thought on the corn, it was hard. I tried to actually video it because the sound of the corn, but I couldn't get it because the wind was, I didn't have the proper because the wind, you could hear the wind, you know, but I was trying to just get the corn sound. But like when you're sitting there, all you hear is that corn sound, and it was beautiful. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like so cool. And and getting that one with nature, you know, and then going and having those campfires and having that that fire. I have to agree with you. I think sometimes you don't even have to have words. You can just sit and enjoy.
Yep. Yeah. Fire speaks for itself.
It does.
Corn speaks for itself.
I know.
Yeah, nature's great.
Right.
Get out and enjoy.
So going back to the Speedway tonight, there's going to be a lot of camping, and we have a lot of people that are coming to our community because this is a big race. So I'm happy that the campers can have campfires now.
Yes.
Because of the the van burn lift,
yes.
and I hope that the weather cooperates. So because I think tonight they're more doing like practicing. Getting to know the track, and they practice and stuff. So
I hope they have great races.
I do too, and I hope the community and everybody gets out and supports it.
Yes.
So it's a great time for the Speedway. So those are a little bit of activities. Of course, we have football going on. West Washington drew the bye. Salem's going to be with Madison tonight. It's in anybody's game. I tell you what, last Friday night, Salem played West Washington. Holly Thompson, that was the craziest game. I'm telling you. Salem was behind most of the game, and in that second half, they just came back and they got it done.
Oh, that's
and that
awesome.
rain, it was pouring down rain. The fans they didn't care. My announcers, it was funny because usually like my announcers like stay afterwards and like talk, you know.
Right.
They were like, we're getting out of here. We're going down and celebrate with the team. So I love
that's
that.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. So I was like, wow, okay. Okay, there they go.
That's right. They're going.
They're gone. So anyway, it was a big night, and it was a fun night, but it busted it up because we don't have a county champ, because Eastern beat Salem, and West Washington beat Eastern, and then Salem beat West Washington. Yeah. So it's like, there was no county champ this year. So that's good.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I love it. It's like what do you call it?
Level playing field. Yes.
Yeah. So I like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think and just like with Eastern, they're coming back there.
They're all winners.
Well, of course.
They're all winners.
They're all winners.
That's
yes,
right.
they are. Yes, they are. Yes. They all need a hug. They have all done great.
Yeah.
So I love it. So that's going to be, we'll be in full throttle tonight with football, so that's exciting. And this is also, I think you're supposed to wear pink today for breast cancer awareness, and we definitely are supporting that for the month of October.
I didn't have an actual pink ribbon shirt, but I found my only ribbon shirt I have, so.
Yeah, I love that. And then you've also got your pink jacket, though.
Yes, I do have my pink jacket.
Yeah, which I think you ought to leave that here, and I might be in that.
I get a lot of compliments on my pink.
As you should.
Jacket.
Very pretty. Very pretty. All right, we're on to the 20th day of October. Do you realize that? Isn't that crazy?
Crazy.
Today is Community Media Day. There we go. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to get out and about and get in with the community. That's for sure. Okay, this is also Developmental Language Disorder Awareness Day. And that's very good. And and I love what our schools are doing with their speech classes.
I was going to say hats off to all the speech therapists.
And they do such a good job.
Yes, they do.
They really do. And then and I love when they work with them young.
Yes.
You know, a lot of times it's so I love that. International Chef's Day.
Oh yeah.
Giddy up! Would you not like if you could have I used to always ask what's that one luxury, if you could have a luxury, you know what I mean, like one of my friends used to say that she would like every day fresh sheets.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Which I think I have to agree with that. That would be very nice. But I think like a chef coming a bed and breakfast. You know what I mean? Making me a crepe.
Yeah.
Would that not be fantastic?
That would be yummy.
I know, with a cup of coffee.
I would do the scrambled omelet though.
Look at you.
I'll make scrambled omelet.
Okay, well you're
with
chef.
The ham and cheese.
Well, you can. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, that's not bad. I'd be. I maybe want one of those.
You know, we were making our planning our Christmas breakfast already. Me and my family.
That's great. We're ahead of our family.
So there's only 3 of us in the household now. So I'm like, okay, what do y'all want for breakfast Christmas morning? So their things are, one just wanted bacon, one wanted bacon, eggs, and biscuits, and the other one agreed with it. And then I'm like, okay, I'm fine with bacon, eggs, and biscuits, but I'm making homemade cinnamon rolls this too for me. So homemade cinnamon rolls. So that's our menu.
You know, homemade cinnamon rolls. That's just like that. Now I could go with just
Warm.
that. That chef just,
Like, doesn't homemade cinnamon rolls just speak Christmas morning to you? They do
Speaking
to me.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I love cinnamon rolls.
So that's what my chef could make. The homemade cinnamon rolls.
I think I want my chef making. I'm changing my order. I want my chef to make that too. Yeah, those are dangerous though.
Yes.
Like I'm like have to trim my hooves. I'm a pony. I'm gonna found.
Because I double the cream cheese icing recipe for them, and I usually double the stuffing of the cinnamon and sugar for them. I mean, I want mine ooey gooey, running around.
I know. I know. Just yes. Well, afterwards you have to wash your hands.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes. Those are the best.
I'm there with you.
Well,
100%.
I usually have to fork it because it is too.
Remember you brought two. You brought two, and I didn't share them.
You
I ate
did
them
not.
both. I ate every bit of that. I'm sorry.
But that's okay.
There's just sometimes you just can't share.
It's fine.
Can't do it.
You just can't do
Couldn't
it.
find it in myself. I know.
Say sorry, buddy. You're not getting one today.
Sorry. So bad. But, well, I always like on Christmas morning. I used to do the brunch, or like just make the casserole where you put like the toast down, and then you put eggs and sausage or you can do bacon, whatever, and then just kind of layer. It's almost like you're making an omelet. Put it in a casserole, and you can make it the night before, and then just don't pop it in the oven.
Because I've done those too. I've made like a sausage cheese egg casserole, and then I would do a French toast casserole to go with it. So then that way I could make it the night before and then just pop it in the oven and make it. So much easier.
Yeah.
So much easier.
Yeah, those are nice. Those are easy and handy to do.
Yeah.
And people think you've worked hours.
Yes.
And usually you have, right?
Just on a different day.
Just a different day, yeah, the night before, right. All right, so this is International Chef's Day. I'll take anything that the chef will make. This is Miss America Rose Day. Miss American Rose Day. American Rose Day.
American Rose Day.
Okay.
I love roses.
I do
Just
too.
going to say, I love roses.
I do too.
It's like one of my favorites. I love all flowers. I really can say I love all flowers.
I have to agree.
But the rose, it just stands a little bit taller for me than the others.
Classy.
And the smells that you can get. Oh.
It's so classy.
The smell of the rose. It is classy.
I agree. National Brandied Fruit Day.
I have never, until probably 2 months ago, had even tried brandy. Okay?
Well, I'm confused. Okay, go ahead.
And so I'm like, I want to make something with brandy, right?
Oh, okay.
I wanted to make something with brandy so I could say that I'd tried it. So I got it, and I opened it, and I took just a little bitty teaspoon out to try it. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it at all.
I don't like it.
No.
Well, this is like I didn't know they had such a thing. I thought that it was hold on. I'm confused because I thought that I've seen moonshine done with fruit, like cherries or things like that, but I didn't know they did it with brandy. So I didn't realize, I'm confused on that one. That one just completely, I didn't know they did that with brandy, so I guess they do. Had you ever seen that before?
I've seen things where you can, that you can substitute brandies for other high alcohol content things, either for cooking or if you're, making, putting fruits with it or, whatever, that you can substitute the brandy for it, which is why I wanted to try it.
Right.
Because, again, I never tried it, and I read just that recently, that you could use brandy as a substitute for things.
Right.
And it's like, well, we need to try it. Well, nope.
Don't even like it. Okay.
Nope.
This is National Call-In Day for Health Reform.
Well, let's not call in today.
That always I think, if you are sick, calling in, but I think that also really puts a lot on everybody else.
It puts a lot on everybody else that showed up. Yes.
Exactly. So I think that's hard to do. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I think that's very difficult when somebody does call in.
So Salem Crossing staff, please do not call in.
Please do not call in. Yeah, exactly.
My residents need you.
Yeah, exactly. This is also, National Chicken and Waffles Day. Yeah.
So,
have you ever had it?
Okay, so my first husband was from Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
right? And I learned a lot of foods from Pennsylvania that I never knew existed.
Yeah.
And chicken and waffles was one of them. Like, chicken and waffles was a staple for every Pennsylvanian restaurant, it seemed like. You know what I mean? And I had never had it. Honestly, I'm still kind of like a little shy of it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
they would all gobble it up. The other thing was scrapple, which is like a combination of different scrap meats that you make into a loaf, and then it firms up, and then you can slice it like a Spam or something like that, and then you can fry it. But it's not like the ham base of the Spam, and it has more like livers and things like that in it. But again, it was a staple of Pennsylvania as well, as was pierogies. I'd never heard of pierogies until then either, and I love a good pierogi. Like, it's the one thing I really took from it.
What's a pierogi?
So pierogi is like it. So it's a pasta dough, and the filling is usually either like potatoes and onions or potatoes and cheese,
Yes.
and then you can either boil them, pan fry them, deep fry them. I prefer either deep fried or pan fried. I'm not a big fan of the boiled, but I love the texture and flavor of the fried. It's really good. The other thing I learned about Pennsylvania is when we were coming into the state, we stopped at a restaurant, a major chain restaurant, for breakfast.
Yeah.
And I wanted biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
Well, when you order biscuits and gravy here, what kind of gravy comes on it?
Yeah,
the white gravy,
yeah.
right? No, not up there. It was brown gravy. And I said, no, I want white gravy. Well, what's that? Well, they didn't even serve it. They didn't even know what I was talking about. It was like the different cultures was so interesting. But I also got a deep love of their German culture foods up there. The Pennsylvania Dutch foods, the Amish that are in that area. I love seeing the differences between our Amish here. Like, it is a great state and different foods, and it just amazed me though how it's not that many states over, but it's so different, you know.
Right.
So yeah.
That's cool though. Yeah.
So chicken waffles.
I think I'm getting hungry. Well, the first time I've ever saw it done was up in Indianapolis, and someone ordered it, and I thought, I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting. And there was waffles, and they put this big fried chicken breast on top. And I looked at it, I thought, how in the world are you going to eat that? I thought, there's no way. I wouldn't even know, etiquette. You know what I mean?
I think that's my fear of it, is what you do with it.
Yeah, well, I was like, how in the world are you going to make this, because it was a fancy meeting.
Right.
And I was like, how is this one going to be played? And I'll be doggone, they did fantastic. They took their knife and their fork, and they took a little bit of the cut the breast with their knife and fork, which usually chicken breast and chicken we eat with our hands.
Right. Yes.
Not horrible, but we do, right? Don't we? So no, they didn't. They cut it up with their knife and fork, and then took a little bite, took some of the chicken, and took some of the waffle, made it look beautiful. Did a fantastic job, very classy.
Now
I would have never pulled that one off.
I would not have, because I would have made a mess. I would have embarrassed myself. Now, if it were like the boneless chicken tenders,
yes,
that would be easier for me.
I thought that too.
But then again, I've seen some people eat the chicken and waffles with a gravy. That's what I've seen most of. But in my mind, I think of syrup and waffles. Yeah. But I don't think of the chicken and syrup. So for me, it's all like a brain thing that I can't comprehend. But I think if it was a chicken tender that I could either cut up and put on there with the syrup, or maybe use it as a taco.
Yeah, there
like
you
a
go.
waffle chicken taco.
And I think they do kind of have those those where they take waffles and put chicken, and it's like a sandwich. I've seen that. At some festivals they have that.
Yeah. But
this was actually, it had the syrup on the chicken, like the breast, or it was the waffles, the breast, and then the syrup. And I was so amazed. I wanted to.
I would just sit there and watch them.
I wanted to compliment, but then I felt like, I just want to say, you did such a good job. But then I realized that I'm not talking to one of my grandchildren. You know, adults, when you compliment adults like that, like, who are you?
They would probably be like telling the people around, would you tell that lady over there to quit staring at me while I'm eating?
I want to say what a great job you did.
Yes.
You get a star on the refrigerator.
Yes.
For what, I didn't think that was very apropos, so I just tried to I don't know, maybe they would have been complimented, but I thought, I didn't know how you were going to
How
tackle
would you do it, though?
But they did it. They tackled it, so anyway, more power to them. All right, so this is also National Writing Day. I love to write, but my penmanship is horrible.
I used to have really good penmanship. Like from the time I was in second grade, they had me going to like the third and fourth grade classes to show those kids. Like,
I was
hey,
gonna say your penmanship is really pretty.
Well, it's still okay, but it's
pretty.
not like what it was, 40 years ago, even 30 years ago. And I think it's because my career was all writing, progress notes.
Yeah, always.
And then when it changed from written progress notes to typing, I think it's, like the carpal tunnel sets in and all that kind of stuff, and it really, when the fingers go numb, so I think that's affected my penmanship. But
yeah. Well, I've like, they always say, like, practice makes perfect. Not on mine. I have really worked hard. When I have to sign a contract, I cringe because I'm like, oh, they're gonna see that ugly penmanship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's bad. I know. They say it's a sign of intelligence. I don't know. That's what I've heard for years. You know
like
what I mean?
the doctor's signatures.
Yes. There
right?
you go. Yeah. But I don't see it. I mean, it's not bad. But
now
we know that, but
now.
I don't know why. But my mom had real pretty penmanship, and my dad had horrible penmanship.
Same for mine.
So
my mother's. I still love my mother's writing.
Oh, my mom wrote beautiful, and she did shorthand. She did all of that beautiful, and it just it looked like a work of art. But I got from my dad that ugly penmanship. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
It's fine.
I know. So anyway, but I do like to write. National Mammogram Day. How wonderful. Go get a mammogram.
Get it done.
Do it.
Yes, it's important.
National Pharmacy Buyer Day. Okay. National Suspender Day. I love suspenders.
Yes.
I have suspenders. I like them.
I do too. My grandpa used to wear suspenders all the time. Like, that was part of his uniform. You know what I mean? Was to wear the suspenders.
Yeah.
And Dad would wear them every now and then, but Dad was more of a bibbed overalls.
Oh.
Instead of suspenders. So I love suspenders, though. All the different colors.
Remember Robin Williams?
Yes.
Remember he would wear them?
Yes, he would always wear them.
Yes. Yeah. I always liked
so
them.
Cool.
Yeah. National Suspender Day. National Youth Confidence Day. I love when our youth has confidence.
Absolutely.
And I love that they have great ideas. Our youth has great ideas. And when you can bring out that confidence and they can share those ideas and share their opinion, I love that. You know what I mean? I think we need to just keep offering or reassuring them to do that.
I agree.
Ooh, Office Chocolate Day. What kind of chocolate would I be? Because you know what?
M&Ms?
Peanut M&Ms.
Peanut M&Ms?
I
have a bowl full of chocolate that I keep in there for staff and stuff like that, and it has the Three Musketeers and the Snickers and the Twix and the this and the that and this and the that. So there's a variety in my office.
Are they fun size? I don't know why they're fun size. I don't know why they say fun size. Fun size would be a bigger
fun size would be the bigger one.
Candy bars, right? I think they misread that. You know what I mean? When they put little fun sizes. No, fun sizes are those big ones. You know what I mean?
As a kid, the best houses to go to for Halloween trick-or-treating were the houses that served the full-size bars. Yeah. Every kid was running to those houses to get the full-size bars.
Yeah, definitely.
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
My girl, and then I took my girls trick-or-treating, same thing.
I think I like just about any chocolate. I don't think there's too much that I don't like.
My daughter's a big, she likes the dark chocolate.
That's better for you.
Well, one likes the dark chocolate. The other one likes the white chocolate, which chocolate connoisseur says isn't chocolate. But
do they really? I never heard that.
It's not really white chocolate. Or it's not really chocolate. But white chocolate's one of my favorites as well. I prefer white chocolate.
It's so rich. It's really good, though. Yeah, like a zero candy bar.
Right.
Yeah, they're really good.
Because that's more like a white fudge. The zero candy bars.
I never heard that before. Okay. Would that
There's
be
no-
like
'cause there's
white
no-
chili?
There's no cocoa in it.
Oh.
It's just the, and don't judge me if I'm wrong, but I think it's like the cocoa butter or whatever, but there's the cocoa. The actual cocoa isn't in it.
Well,
I think.
Well, there we go. I did not know that. International Day of Air Traffic Controller. I think of Top Gun.
Oh my gosh.
Remember that?
Yes.
When he spills his coffee. I love that so much. Yeah.
I would never, ever, ever wish to be an air traffic controller.
Can you imagine the responsibility you have?
The stress.
I'm saying, yes,
Because
exactly.
of that responsibility.
Absolutely. I mean, you would have to be like so like confident. You'd have to be so
Yes.
good. I mean, you'd have to be like, those are just things you don't want to mess
Like,
up on.
you cannot have a bad day at work ever.
No.
You know how some people goes in and you're like, oh, it's not the best day for me. I'm not having the best day. It's a bad day for me or whatever. You cannot have bad days
No.
in that position.
And the communication skills, because you're talking to the pilot. I mean, you have to have like really good communication skills because everybody has to be on the same page.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and to make sure that pilot's there and that, you know what I mean, and that you're doing what you're supposed to do. I just think that's hats off to them.
Yes.
Yeah, and I don't think you could really talk at that. I would be like all serious.
Because you have this big hunk of metal
Yeah.
in the sky.
Yeah.
And
With
we don't
people,
really know
right,
how
yeah.
it works. Like, I don't know how it works. How does
Yeah.
that big hunk of metal stay in the sky? You know? And then you have to maneuver it by talking to them.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Or like, or like if you get into like weather, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
bad weather. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So they have to really stay on top of it. Okay, this is also World Student Day. Hats off to all of our students. You got this, right? It's Friday. Yes.
You got it.
Remember, like in school, like so excited when it's Friday. I mean, the
Fridays
weekend.
were the best
Oh,
day.
absolutely. Yeah.
The Friday, especially before breaks, was the absolute best.
Yeah.
Before you went on Christmas break or fall breaks.
Yeah.
That was the best day.
Absolutely. You knew what's coming around the river bend here. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Yeah. So get out and enjoy. Those are some holidays, but anyway, so get out and enjoy for sure. We're 50 degrees right now, Holly Thompson. We are chilly today.
Chilly,
and it looks like, which I fixed chilly this week. It's going to be, actually, our high today is only going to be 59.
Did you fix your winter chili dinner?
No, I did
winning
not.
chili
No,
recipe?
no, because that's like, I need to do that. I need, the one that, yes, that I won the competition on. Yes. I have not done that. No, it's because it's a different chili. So I know, just normal.
Normal chili.
Yeah, just nothing too
Do you use
fancy.
noodles or no noodles?
I do not use noodles now because I'm not opposed to noodles, but we are watching the carbs, so we don't use noodles. But I was raised with noodles.
You can use spaghetti squash.
Well, that's true too.
But I don't, to each their own about the spaghetti squash. Because
I
I've tried it.
I don't mind it. I don't have a problem with it.
It's just, it looks just like spaghetti.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. For me.
I don't mind it. And we do use that, sometimes. But no, I just go without. You know what I mean? So that's. But are you noodle? You're noodle.
I'm a noodle.
Yeah.
And spaghetti, like the
long noodles.
the thin spaghetti, but I break it up into like 3 pieces. Because I use my daddy's recipe, and I was raised. You put spaghetti noodles in your chili. Like that's how I was raised. Everybody's raised differently. It don't make anybody's chili right or wrong. It's just whatever you were raised with, and that can be said for anything, you know.
I agree.
And like probably towards 5 or 10 years before he passed, he had found a noodle that was spaghetti size, but it was the little bitty pieces of it.
Oh.
So it was still the like diameter of regular spaghetti, but it was the shorter pieces. Oh my gosh, that was crazy good.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have to worry about breaking up. You just dumped the box in there.
Right.
But I love the spaghetti.
Yeah.
I don't like the macaroni as much because I like the thinner.
Yeah.
In my.
I've really not met too much when someone else cooks. Why is it so much better? Sometimes, you know what I mean? You know how like after you've cooked it and you've been with it and I call it romancing. I romance it. Romance starts in the morning. So when I put my roast in the crock pot, I'm romancing. You know what I mean? And so we've been together, been romancing you all. You know what I mean? And then I don't know. It just seems like it's always nice when someone else cooks.
Well, and that's why I love going to and seeing chili cook-offs.
Yeah.
Because there are so many different recipes.
Oh yeah.
Good recipes.
Mhm.
I mean, I've never had a bad one at a chili cook-off, but there's just so different, and I like to see how people cook their chilies differently.
Right. And I got we went to Texas. It's been a little while ago, but I got a seasoning there, and it like has like the hottest, is it called ghost peppers? I mean, all that stuff in it. And so Greg he likes that stuff. So I had to put some in that for him.
Can we talk about heat real quick? So I tried last night, because I know you're a McDonald's lover, okay?
I love McDonald's.
So last night, we were in the mood for chicken nuggets, okay? We love their chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
I wanted to try their 2 new sauces, the mango
Yes.
and the spicy and saucy or whatever it is. I want to try those 2 because I never tried them before,
Right.
okay? Well, I made the mistake of trying the mango first. It had, when it first hit you, it had a really good flavor. And I don't care about my food being a little spicy.
Okay.
I like a little spicy. So the taste, when it first hits your tongue, I'm like, oh, this has a really good flavor. And then the heat
Oh, I love this.
knocks me out of my chair.
I love it.
The heat. So by the time I got to the spicy, saucy, whatever it was, spice and jam, I don't remember the name of it. But by the time I got to that one, which I feel like was really good because I think it tasted good because I don't really know because I'm still dealing with the heat on my tongue, I could not appreciate that one because of the mango.
Oh, that's funny.
And again, the mango had a really good flavor, but the heat in my mouth, and it just kept lingering. Like it hits you, and then it just kept lingering and growing.
It's like the gift that just keeps giving.
Yes.
There you go.
And I'm sitting there thinking, oh, my stepbrother would love this because like, the hotter the better for him.
Yeah.
There's some people, the hotter the better. If you're a hotter the better person, you probably appreciate this.
So, Greg literally, like, he goes so hot that, like, he cries. And I'm like, you're enjoying that over there? Yes. And he's, like, crying.
We'll tell him to try the mango.
We will have to do that because we do love nuggets. We love McDonald's. And the Boo Buckets are back.
Yes.
They are.
Yes.
They are in full swing, which you can't beat a good Boo Bucket.
I'm going to have to get me one.
Yeah, you got to get a Boo Bucket. Yeah. They have the Boo Buckets.
Yeah.
They're only for a limited time, so you got to get them. Get
them while they last.
Yeah, get a Boo Bucket.
Yeah,
for sure. So I'm gonna have to try that sauce. I knew it was there, but I haven't tried it. You know what I mean? But I'm not really. I have to. I'm the weaker link. I'm not really all about that boldness. You know what I mean?
Well, I didn't think it would bother me. I really didn't think it would bother me because, my daughter, she just took a little bitty taste first. And she's over there drinking water, and I'm like, oh, well, because she don't like spicy that much. So I'm like, I can handle it because I like spicy.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope. So did you keep your composure?
Sorta.
That's what I always try to play it off.
Sorta.
Oh, okay.
I think I was like, I'm done with this sauce.
Okay. As you're choked.
As I'm choking, I still can't breathe.
I'm done with this.
That's how
hilarious. That's funny. That's great.
But at least I can say I tried it.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at you. Yeah.
But next time I'm just going for the spicy jam one.
Yeah.
Because it was good. Yeah.
For sure. For sure. Yeah. All right. So Holly, it's 51 degrees right now. We are getting warmer, but we're only going to get up to 59. It's going to be a cold day today. So if you're looking at your wardrobe, trying to figure out what to wear, this is like the hardest part to know what to do. I mean, because it's so cold in the morning, and then we warm up in the afternoon, you know what I mean? So we're only going to get to the 59, so we're going to be cooler today.
That's why I layered.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Layers are good. That's what they say to do. Saturday, tomorrow is going to be up to 70.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be nice.
Nice.
And sunshine. Sunday, 61 and sunshine. It's our high.
Sunday's what?
61. It's a little bit cooler again, but that's okay. But we'll have some sunshine. Monday of next week, 65. Tuesday of next week, 76. So we're going to be in the 70s next week. So a little cooler.
I wish it was warmer Sunday. I'm going to Autumn on the River Sunday.
Autumn on the River.
It's out on the more, it's east of here, and it's on the river, but it was started by my husband's family as their family reunion. It's a little festival, but on Sunday afternoon they do the family reunion meal where everybody brings potluck and everybody eats in the the community building, but they have vendors, stuff like that. So we're doing that because that's what we're doing Sunday.
Where is that located at? East? I'm thinking east would be like towards Cincinnati.
Let me look it up because I always want to call it the wrong place, and I don't want to call it wrong. So let me look. I've
never heard of this. Autumn on the River.
Bethlehem. It's in Bethlehem, Indiana.
Oh my goodness! How cool is that?
So it's Autumn on the River Fall Festival in Bethlehem. It's tomorrow and
Bethlehem,
Sunday.
Indiana.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that I've ever been there. Would I have gone through there when I'm like traveling, like, right?
I don't know if it. I don't know.
To go through Cincinnati, I guess. Or?
No. We go like the back way or whatever that is. But it's really cool because, like, the old family home is still, still there.
Oh,
And
that's cool.
It is cool. And they have a great museum, and it's nice because when we walk through it, I get to see my husband's family's, aunts, like his ancestors, his greats and all that kind of stuff. And we always visit the cemetery too of where his people. So it's nice. So it's a festival, but it's also a family reunion for that side of the family too. So.
Don't you love like when you go to your husband's like family and like you hear stories and then like it starts making the puzzle come together.
Right.
Then you understand your husband. You know what I mean? Then
Right.
you're like, oh, that's why we do this. This is why you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. I love that. I love to find out. About.
Yeah.
That because then everything makes sense.
Right.
Okay, that's why. That makes sense, right?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. It does.
I think that's awesome. That's gonna be fun. Good for you. It looks like the weather's gonna be nice. So it might be a little chilly,
I'll
but
have to layer.
But the sunshine, yeah. But it's always. But I don't mind. I think it's like kind of the fall, crisp, cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I don't think it's that bad if we just bundle up and layer it. So well, that's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna hear all about it. Okay. And find out what all you find out about.
It's more him.
Oh, so this makes sense.
Because you're talking. This is like not. It has some immediate family, but it's more of all of the like second, third cousins, second, third aunts. Like it's all the bigger family.
Well, they'll
picture.
have some good stories. So you have to. You gotta ask and find out. You know what I mean? Spill the tea on my husband. Okay, tell me everything.
I just want somebody to open the home up, so I can tour the home. Because it's an old.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
It's a small, but I want to, because I'm on for the creepy, right? And they say it's haunted.
Oh my gosh,
they say it's haunted, so I want to.
You're a totally different angle. I'm thinking of the angle of finding out some tea on your husband. Finding out some good stuff. No. And you're going from the spooky.
I am.
Oh my goodness!
I am.
Look at that.
I'm going to Scarefest in Lexington tomorrow. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is that Lexington, Kentucky?
Yes.
Scarefest, where is it at? Is it like a park or what?
No, it's in one of their.
Holly.
Well, because they have like actors and actresses of the scary films there, and they have.
I do know some of the actresses that actually, and it's really okay. Like
Central Bank Center is where it's at. Central Bank Center. Yeah.
So you pay to be scared.
You're not really being scared there. You're meeting actors and actresses, and they've got vendors, vendors and booths and stuff, and they have like speakers that can talk about like paranormal, or they can talk about this or
okay. It's like a big festival.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's.
So I'm not going there to get my scare on. I'm going there to
find out.
Like going behind the scenes of how the scare is made.
Well, I know there's a lot of like different places that like hire like them to dress up and to do that, and it's really fascinating to hear like all the you have to give a lot of credit to like all of the makeup artists.
Yes.
Like I know this girl that like lady, she's like absolutely beautiful, but like they really can make her up just like it's crazy how much talent that goes into that.
Oh yeah.
The art and the talent,
Yes. Because like if I even try to put a makeshift scar on my face, like you can tell. Like, Holly, rip that Band-Aid off you just put on your face, like the lines and edges are not smooth.
I know.
They're not smooth.
I know. Well, I tried to do Harley Quinn one time, and I had so much like gaudy makeup on. It was like, oh my gosh, well, who was that? Who is that? You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I'm not. You know, I mean,
I could not be a makeup artist or a
what are the
costume
talent
designer.
that they have? You know what I mean?
Oh,
And putting together colors and doing that, yeah, it looks really good. Yeah, so. Or just like doing just simple ones, you know?
Right.
Can be very difficult. Well, that's going to be fun. Look, we got a big weekend planned.
Yes.
You're going to be going you're going all the different directions here, ma'am.
I am.
Well, that's great. All right, so this is cool. Okay, hearing your favorite song on the radio is one of life's most delightful moments.
I would agree.
I have to agree with that.
You know, there's certain, but for me, like, I can't say, okay, this is my absolute favorite song. This is my absolute favorite band. I don't have that because I like so many genres, and depending on what mood I'm in is going to depend on, am I listening to rock and roll? Am I listening to pop? Yeah. Am I listening to country? Am I listening to gospel? Like, I like them all.
Yeah.
And you hear that one song, you know, that the Stevie Nicks will hit me every time.
Oh.
She'll hit me every time.
How could she not?
And I'm like, turn the radio up.
Absolutely.
And I'm not a singer. I don't pretend to be. But I'll belt it out to Stevie Nicks.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And others, but they, yeah.
Yeah, I love it too. And I'm, you know, sitting here at the station when I play a song or whatever, you know, it's not necessarily, I mean, like, okay, I'm playing the song, but then when I'm like on the road and I hear that song being played, then I'm like, yeah, and I get so excited. I'm like, this is my favorite station.
My kids get so confused at my Spotify playlist because I have probably 500 songs set in my I call it my little bit of everything file, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, we could be listening to one song and it could be Stevie Nicks, or it could be Kid Cudi, or it could be Kiss, or it could be whatever. And then the next song is How Great Thou Art.
Yeah.
And Amazing Grace.
Yeah.
Because they're all beautiful songs to me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
So, and they're, you know, so I'm very eclectic in my music interests.
Oh, definitely. Oh, I have to agree with you. I like so many. Yeah. And I think though, like when I'm like, well, it could be driving down the road or, you know, or listening to the radio or whatever, you know, because I always try to tune in and like if Boston's being played, I'm totally in. If Kiss is being played, if Def Leppard, if, you know what I mean, if all of these, you know what I mean, Kansas, if Marshall Tucker, and then you go over and then like if John Denver, you know what I mean?
Yes.
You know, it's like, oh my goodness.
Love John Denver.
How could you not?
The Bee Gees.
Oh, get me out of here. You
Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah.
The Beatles.
Oh.
Elvis.
Oh.
Like,
I mean, Elvis,
you know,
like, you know what I mean?
That's why I say I don't stay in my lane.
I feel my temperature rising. Don't think that pedal don't hit a little bit further. I have to be careful because I like,
Yeah, I do not stay in one lane with music.
I know. It's like
music is like water.
I know.
You know.
So I do have to say that hearing your favorite song on the radio is one of the most and it just like is one of that. It's like that Easter egg you find.
Yes.
It's just like all of a sudden you're going along, you're listening to music, and then all of a sudden that one song just hits you. You know. So that's when I usually turn it up so loud. You know.
What is there?
And Bob Seger, Bob Seger.
Bob Seger.
Yeah, it is a.
Bob Seger.
I have got my husband trained. We do not talk when Bob Seger is on, okay? No. We have missed exits because there was no communication to turn.
That was one of my dad's favorite, was him.
Bob Seger. And you do not turn that radio down.
You don't turn it down, no.
No.
When I find when I'm doing road trips, like long road trips, right? I have a station on my Spotify that's 70s, nothing but 70s, the old 70s songs, because that's what I was raised listening to. I mean, I was born in 68, right? So I was raised in the 70s and listened to the Bob Seger and all that, you know, who was that one that Dad listened to? I can't, Pat
Benatar?
Well, Pat Benatar was one, but there was, oh my gosh, anyway, it don't matter.
Pat Boone?
No. Robert Palmer.
Oh,
I don't know where Pat came from.
Where's Pat?
Robert Palmer. Dad loved Robert Palmer. But I listen to the 70s because it brings back those old road trip memories driving to Florida, you know.
Yeah.
And it's easy to listen to, and you can sing. The whole car can sing to it, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's usually my go-to.
Yeah.
For road.
Oh, and then the Eagles. Oh my
yes.
goodness.
Oh yes.
And like, there's
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
And then you hit the 80s, and you go to the big hair bands.
Oh, absolutely.
And they're just as amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
Just as amazing.
For sure.
You know.
Yeah, I love it all. I'm with you, 100%. Yeah. Okay. Well, so also the average person also has 2 other moments in a week that. The average person has 2 of those moments a week. Wait, hang on. Let me. Okay, let me go back.
It's fine.
All right. I haven't pre-read this. Someone had thousands of people rank the top unexpected moments of delight in your life that it can be happening at any given day. So something that you never saw coming that instantly puts you in a better mood, and that would be a song coming on the radio, right?
Yes.
Well, they also hold other things that would make you feel that way. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That would make you feel a delightful moment.
Mm-hmm.
Finding money in your pocket.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's
Is
a
that
great
not the
surprise.
most exciting? You know what I mean, right?
It is.
Yeah, it doesn't happen enough.
No.
There's
Or the dryer.
no, and that's fair game. I mean, I'm telling you right now, if I'm doing laundry and there's money,
it's mine.
It's mine.
That's right.
That's a standing rule.
That's
fair
right.
Game.
It's a given.
It's a given. Number 2, getting a surprise refund.
Oh yeah, that's a great
that
one
doesn't
too.
happen very often.
No, that one
right?
doesn't happen as often.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I love this. A random compliment from a stranger. And now that's something. Okay.
It's
What?
it's a little on the fence for me.
What?
In this,
okay,
well,
hang on.
because
What?
in this day and age, okay, I tend to be very, I don't know. There's just too many not good things that happen in this world today. Okay, with sex trafficking and all that stuff, right?
Okay.
And I've had some close experiences with my children of strangers offering compliments, and like I had to rescue.
Oh, okay.
Because it was going in the, you know, because I'm always like, no. So compliments are great, yes. Out of the blue is great, yes. But I don't look at them the same as I would have 30 years ago.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No, it's very interesting. Yeah, it makes sense, and it's very interesting because I think, like, if I am out and someone compliments me, a lot of times a compliment, we don't receive it. It's just like, oh yeah, thank you. You know what I mean? But really, we don't take it in. But it's really a nice gesture.
Yes.
I mean, the base of it is the. I mean, we know that a compliment is
if the compliment is true
and
genuine.
Yes. And like, so like if I see something like, if you know, I do know you, but if I saw you out and I saw your pink coat, I really love your coat. You know what I mean? I like to uplift. Like I don't do that with men. You know what I mean necessarily. And I know that maybe that's not nice, but. But ooh, what kind of cologne are you wearing? I do not do that to men because you know I want to get that for my husband.
Could be taken the wrong way.
Yeah, right. Because I want to get that for my husband.
Right.
You know, but I don't do that necessarily. But I do like on women, like if I notice like a purse or something or an outfit. Oh, that looks really nice. I feel like that's women supporting women. Does that make sense? Like, just.
Yep. And you know that's one of the things I'm proud of my youngest daughter on because she offers compliments so freely. Yeah. Like, I'm scared to do that, right? And maybe that's just my age. I don't know. I have this fear because I don't want things to be misinterpreted, right? At any level. And so we'll be walking through wherever, and she'll be like, oh, I really like your hair.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like those shoes. That shirt is really pretty on you. Like, she's constantly passing out compliments.
That's me.
You know?
I do that. I have a tendency to do that because I feel like that makes, I mean, it is nice, and you're bringing that little bit of a, you know, that to them, like saying, oh, I really like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And usually it's received well. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I have a tendency because I really feel like that if I see something, I want to, you know, let somebody know that I really like that it really looks good. Right. You know, so yeah.
I think if there's that lingering, continued conversation.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
That's the point that no.
Yeah.
Like, that's not okay.
Right. No, I wouldn't want any lingering.
Mm-hmm.
I don't linger. I'm in there now. Just like, oh, I like that. You know what I mean?
It's sort of like when I'm in the mall.
There's lingering going on, then you have trouble.
Yeah. When I'm in the mall, I love going through the mall. I love walking through the mall, like I was raised in a mall, right?
Yeah.
But there's this one certain vendor that always wants to stop me
and put lotion on your hands
and give me something, and I'm just like, no, thank you. Oh, because as soon as I accept their free sample or gift of whatever, it's like they feel like I'm hooked, that they've hooked me.
Yeah.
And no, you can give me the free sample, but I don't want, like, I got a place to go. You know what I mean?
The things you do.
And so now I'm just at the point, like, no, thank you. You don't want the free sample? Nope, I appreciate it, but thank you.
Yeah.
You know, I just.
Well, it's like sometimes you have to go through a no thank you zone.
Yeah.
No thank you zone. No thank you. No thank you. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes.
I get that.
While they're still trying to catch me.
Oh.
No.
And I like your, you know, I like, you know, they'll start saying all these compliments. No, that's not true. You just want me.
You just want my business.
That's right. You don't like my business. You don't care about my business. You just want my business.
That's right. That's right.
That's hilarious. Okay, so a random compliment from a stranger, which I do think that if it's given to you and it's not a weird and they don't linger, then that's nice.
It's given with good and positive intentions.
That's a good feeling. Okay, number 4, someone lets you jump in front of them in line. I try to do that if I've got 1,000 things or something. I always try to let them go in front. Or if somebody, like if I have one thing and somebody says, oh, you can go in front of me, I think that's such a nice gesture.
I agree.
I think that's just so nice, you know? So I like that.
Because I've been on the giving and the receiving end of both of those.
But like if you stop for something really quick and you're just like in a hurry and you're trying to get out of there, you know what I mean? And someone says, oh, you can go in front of me. It's just such a nice gesture.
It is. Because you may have one item and they have a piling, heaping cart full.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And I'm not I prefer not to use self-service.
No, I don't use self-service either. Yeah. But I was behind someone and they were getting all these items and they had all these coupons. They were like the coupon people or coupon queen. You know what I mean? Like which God
bless them. They are amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Queens and
so she was like, "Do you want to go in front of me?" No, I want to watch you. I said. I want to watch this go down.
Yeah.
Because it like went down to like maybe 30 cents. You know what I'm saying, or whatever she owed. You know what I mean? I was like, no, I want to see this magic happen because I'm not that person. I mean, I wish and I tried. You know what I mean? I tried so hard doing that.
My stepmom had a coupon book.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
A coupon book, and I remember she went grocery shopping one day, and they paid her back money.
Yeah. Yes.
For a whole cartload of things.
Oh, if you're that, I mean, I think you have to be extremely organized. I think you have to really, like, you know what I mean, and you stick to your list, you stick to what you're getting, you know what you're getting, you know what I mean, and you stay focused, you know what I mean?
Which I can't do that.
Oh, no, I'm over here. What am I even in here for? You know what I mean? I have that sometimes. What am I?
Like I came
here store. Here's what I say. I don't. Did you find everything you wanted? I don't. Okay. I don't think I come in here like with the intentions of what I let the store tell me what I want. You know what I mean?
I go in with a list.
Do you? Okay. I don't have a list.
I go in with a list every time I go in with a list. Like grocery shopping, I have a list every single time, and I usually get everything on there, but it's the things that weren't on the list that gets me.
Well, that's when the store's telling you what you need.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
the store talks to me. It talks to me. It tells me I needed this.
Yes.
You know? Yeah. Okay, so also then someone lets you jump in front of the line. Okay, number 5, hearing your favorite song on the radio, which we know that, right? Number 6, getting a bonus at work. What a blessing.
Who doesn't want a bonus?
What a blessing. Yeah.
Yes.
We got, oh gosh, time's going by fast.
It is.
Okay. Getting a bonus at work, hitting every green light. Love that. Love that. Hearing the baby's first word.
Oh,
love that. Yes. Number 9, your partner randomly showing affection. Love that.
Love that.
Yeah. Bring it on. Number 10. Wait, that should have been Number 10, when you're trying to make a point and someone finally gets it. I love that when the light bulb goes off. Number 11, a familiar smell when you're in childhood. Love that.
Oh, yeah.
Love those childhood smells. Some of them maybe not so much. Number 12, a loved one says they're proud of you. Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. Number 13, finding something you thought you'd lost. Best day ever.
Yes.
Number 14, waking up before your alarm and realizing you get to sleep longer. Love that.
That's awesome.
Number 15, getting upgraded like a plane or a hotel. Yes.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
please, right?
Yeah.
All right. Holly Thompson, we're getting out of here. We got to get out of here. But
Okay.
Salem Crossing, thank you for all you do. And you guys are huge sponsors. You're going to be going flying high tonight on our football. Your commercials will be riding high. Our announcers will be hitting them, and Salem Crossing. And thank you for all you do for the community, sponsoring our youth and taking care of all you do. The whole staff and management, everybody there.
Thank you.
You guys are all rock stars for sure.
We love our county.
And you do. You're very much community, so appreciate that so much. I want to thank you for coming in, hanging out with me. Always fun.
Yes.
Look forward to this. All right, let's thank our sponsors, Holly.
We'd like to thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Americans for Prosperity, Teas and Tumblers, Fox Burley Wealth Management, Fantastic Sam's, Leader One Financial, and Dr. Black's Eye Associates and Dr. Mendigan. Thank you so much, sponsors.
Best day ever.
Get ready, folks. The excitement is building as Fort Valonia Days approaches its 54th annual festival in beautiful Valonia, Indiana. Mark your calendars for a weekend packed with fun, family, and unforgettable memories. Join us on Saturday and Sunday, October 21st and 22nd for an event that's bigger and better than ever before. Watch local people in action, spinning, quilting, braiding rugs, and lots more. There'll be homemade food, flea markets, and craft booths, lots of free entertainment and free parking, plus model steam and old gas engines. Bring the whole family and enjoy the weekend together. A 5K run walk, tomahawk and knife throwing, western dancers, cornhole tournament, a muzzle loader shoot, trail ride, and much more. Get the entire schedule at FortValoniaDays.com. Mark your calendars for Saturday and Sunday, October 21st and 22nd, and we'll see you in Valonia, Indiana for the 54th annual Fort Valonia Days. Let branch manager Autumn Scott Hall and her staff at Salem's Leader One Financial Office on the public square